Let's talk about Laal Singh Chaddha that releases this week at the box office. Forrest Gump, that released in 1994, had won 6 Oscars, and the premise of the film has always enamored me. Imagine a person who is biologically not able enough to have a take on things. He sees the events in history as a bystander, and his innocence becomes his weapon to spread happiness, love and change lives.
किसी से कम नहीं है तू, बाकी बच्चों जैसा ही है.
Now, Laal Singh Chaddha is one step ahead. He was born less than others in his physical and mental faculties. The power of non-judgment and innocence makes him a more lovable, successful and accomplished human than others.
मम्मी कहती थी कि हर एक दी अपनी तकदीर होती है.
Like Forrest in Forrest Gump, Laal Singh Chaddha lives through India from the 1980s till 1918.
रूपा, मेरे साथ ब्याह करेगी?
He falls in love, and the undying love story continues till the girl who has a traumatic childhood memory which drives her need to become rich. She makes wrong career moves, lay herself at the mercy of pitiless film producers, comes back after seeing all the men and finally finding Laal the sexiest of all, because he always insisted to ghar chal, symbolizing for her that Laal is as comforting as home. The film is a journey and fights the conventional form of cinematic rendition of everything moving towards a climax. Each phase is to enjoy, to feel, reminisce and to reflect. In the original, a black man called Babba had an ancestral fishing business which he wanted Forrest to partner with him in.
चड्डी पहनती हो?
आओ जी.
कौन सी?
Here we have Bala, played by actor Naga Chaitanya. He's got the same jawline but more connectivity with the audience. I was rooting for him as much as I did for Laal.
चड्डी बनियन के बिना लाइफ में आराम ही नहीं. जैसे चड्डी बनियन वैसी लाइफ.
And then Lieutenant Dank from the original is an enemy here in the war that Laal saves from bullets. Unknowingly. This track is powerful as the premise of the film. What if we do not see from the prism of binaries of we versus them and friends versus enemies? So this is a new track that writer Atul Kulkarni created in the context of Indian history. I was expecting the same outlandish mannerism though, but this track is sobered down compared to the dynamic original of Lieutenant Dank. For the most part, director Advait Chandan's Laal Singh Chaddha remains faithful to the original material. From the feather up top to Laal's magic shoes as a child to the metaphorical running through the pages of history, a shout out to writer Atul Kulkarni. He and director Advait Chandan have made a worthy adaptation of the original. Now coming to Rupa D'Souza, played by Kareena. She as a performer has been as good as Aamir Khan here. Truly, in some scenes her mistakes and stupidity makes her even more likable.
तुम मुझे बहुत अच्छे लगते हो लाल, लेकिन हमारा कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
This is the meatiest role of her career, if I may say. Faulty yet lovable. She and Laal, especially in the later scenes, completely make you cry. Aamir's tale of being at it for the last 15 years or so is so justified. It's worth officially adapting for Indian audiences, as our marred history deserves a recap, fused with a love story maybe. Scenes like of running across India in the most beautifully shot states, tying a turban with those expressions, showing that innocence that comes only when you just don't absorb negativity or hatred. He is able to accomplish anything because he runs not just on the roads but also in life. He works in so much detail and makes a product so worth admiring that you are set thinking, what am I doing with my life? लोग अपने craft के साथ साथ कितना काम कर रहे हैं और उसे कितना ऊंचा लेके जा रहे हैं. So that is the praise that Aamir Khan totally deserves with this film. Watch Laal Singh Chaddha with family और उसके बाद गोलगप्पे.
मेरी मम्मी कहती थी कि जिंदगी गोलगप्पे जैसी होती है, पेट भले ही भर जावे, मन नहीं भरता. पता हमें है कहानियां हैं.